Welcome to the Total Boss Podcast, and I'm your host, Christiano Green, a podcast where we talk about finding fulfillment through self-development, being a leader of your own life, and getting the most out of it as well. Tenacity, originality, talent, authenticity, and being legendary. It's all about living your best life. Hello, all you total bosses out there, and welcome to another episode of the Total Boss Podcast. I am your host, Christiano Green, and I am a relationship coach for gay men. And I show gay men how to attract and create a healthy, happy, passionate, and loving relationship for themselves in their life. Now, this week on the podcast, I really wanted to jump in and talk about my brand new upgraded signature system, which is called the Love Attraction System. Now, for a lot of you guys who follow me on social media, I announced earlier this week that I had just created my brand new signature system. So I really wanted to jump in and share a little bit about it so that you can understand what I do and how I do it for my clients so that I can help them attract and create that relationship that they truly deserve in their lives. So really, when we talk about the love attraction system, it's really kind of branched out into three kind of main pillars that really really come together and actually create what it is that you need to do on a foundational level, on a manifestation level, and on a truth level to get you to the place where you can truly attract that kind of a relationship. So the three pillars are, self-love, then there's skills, and then there's strength. So I'll start with the self-love part. So when it comes to self-love, right, in order for us to really be able to, manifest and attract and create that healthy, happy, passionate, loving relationship in our life, we have to first be able to bring that to ourselves, right? If we can't, have a healthy, happy, loving, and passionate relationship with ourselves, then it's going to be very impossible for us to be able to create it with somebody else, right? Because like attracts like when it comes to these types of qualities. So when we talk about self-love, it's all about compassion, clarity, and connection. So when we talk about compassion, right, oftentimes, we are so hard on ourselves, right? We are just absolutely the hardest on ourselves, and we let other people get away with stuff, especially when it comes to treating us certain ways. So when we talk about compassion, it's about really having compassion for yourself, allowing yourself to step into that place where you say, you know what, I'm not perfect. And that's okay, because nobody is. Because when we get to a place of understanding and compassion, we realize what we need to do in order to give ourselves the love that we need. Because when you're judging yourself, there's no love there. When you're compassionate to yourself, there becomes love. So really being compassionate towards yourself in order for you to get to the place within yourself so you can, like I said, be loving, be healthy, be passionate, be happy within yourself, where you can create that for yourself. Next is the clarity, right? So when we talk about clarity, this is about really getting clear and defined on who you are as a person, right? When you can get to that place, you no longer need to wear these masks. We walk around so often with so many masks, whether that's because, we put them on to protect ourselves, whether we've put them on because we've been through trauma, whether we put them on for many different reasons. When we get the clarity in who we are, we take off the mask, because as we know, we'll walk around all day with all these different layers of masks on. And, oftentimes what will happen is so will so many other people. So when we're wearing all these masks, we're going to attract people who are wearing those masks as well. So if we keep attracting people who are, say, not truthful, or, they're too good to be true, all of those things, right? It's because, again, people are wearing masks and people are trying to show up as who they want to be instead of who they truly are. When you can start to get the clarity on who you are, you also get the clarity on what you're looking for in a relationship as well. So first, giving that clarity to yourself will help you to define who you are and then what you're looking for. Because if you don't know who you are, how are you going to be able to find something to attract to, right? It's about really getting to a place of knowing yourself on a deep level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, on a mental level, on a physical level as well, so that you get to that place where you can, like I said, create the relationship that you're looking for as well. And then final one in this section is all about connection. Now, when we talk about connection, this is about connecting to ourselves, right? Connecting to our truth, connecting to our honest feelings, connecting to our emotions, connecting to the essence of who we are. Because the more we have that connection to ourselves, what do you think is going to happen? We're going to be able to connect better to other people, right? Because oftentimes, like I said, when we're not connected to ourselves, we've got these masks or we've got these walls up, right? There to protect us. And oftentimes we oftentimes are protecting ourselves from our own emotions because we're afraid of negative emotions. The truth is, emotions aren't even negative or positive. It's all about how you approach them, right? Of course, there's things that we really look at and go, that's sadness, that's depression, that's anger, right? But a lot of times these emotions are there to teach us something. They're there for us to be able to work through something, right? If we get angry at somebody else, the truth is we're really angry at ourselves for something. What is it that we need to work through? So when we get to that connection place, it's really about connecting so you can truly work through those things, especially when it comes to your past, whether that's trauma, whether that's things you need to move past, on healing level. It's all about connecting to yourself so that you can allow yourself to do the work needed in order to continue the path of self-love, right? So we really focus on that. Now, again, if we show up again with walls up, we're going to meet people who have walls up too. So we're not going to ever be able to really truly connect to someone if we're both having those walls up. So it's about really unlayering the walls so you can step into self-love and then again attract that love that you want for yourself. So that's the 3 pillars that come within the self-love section. Now the next section is all about skills. And in this section, it's about understanding some of the key skill sets that you're going to need within yourself in order for you to go out there and do the things you need to do in order to, again, attract, but also do the work, the strategy work to actually do it. So here we talk about confidence, we talk about communication, and we talk about courage. Now, some of you may be saying, hey, wait a minute, confidence and courage, they're not skill sets. Well, let me tell you, the truth is they truly are, because confidence and courage are both skill sets, right? And when you understand the concept of confidence and courage as skill sets, what you can do is you can actually move to a place where you can learn how to harness it and then master it. Because every time it comes to confidence, we will look at it on a skill-based level. I'm going to be confident at, singing, or I'm going to be confident at playing tennis. And the way that people get confident at those things is by practice, right? They put in the effort, they put in the time to continue to do those things, and they get more confident at it. So when it comes to confidence within yourself as a person, it's the same thing. The more you put yourself in positions to do things that are uncomfortable, you're going to become more comfortable doing them. That builds up that confidence within who you are. And sticking to your word, sticking to your truth, sticking to your boundaries builds up more confidence in who you are as well. So that's why we talk about that. And that's what I work on a lot with my clients, is building up the confidence to put themselves out there, to do the things that maybe they've been holding themselves back from because of those fears, because of those walls up that we have. So like I said, we focus on the self-love first, but then it's about using the skills so we actually put things into action as well. Next is communication, right? Obviously, when we are trying to connect with people, we are trying to build bonds, we're trying to build relationships. Communication is the most important part. Now, we may talk about communication with the words that we use, but it's also so much more than that. It's about the energy that we bring to every interaction, the intention, the body language. All of those things are relating to communication. So what do I need to say? How do I need to say it? How do I need to feel when I'm saying it in order for me to get the truth out? Because oftentimes, like I said, words are only about 5% of the truth. 95% is all behind the scenes, whether it comes with your body language or your intention and your energy that you bring. So really being able to harness those skill sets is going to help you to truly connect to someone on a truthful level, so you attract what you're looking for in your life as well when it comes to relationships. And then finally, we talk about the courage. And this is all about harnessing the courage you've had in your life. Now, as many gay men, we've been through so many courageous moments just to get to a place where we can step into our truth as people, because we've gone through so much from what society and our family has expected of us, right? And to come out the other side of that takes so much courage. So all of you gay men out there, you have courage and you've done courageous things in your life, whether you like to admit it or not. But you stepping into that level and really taking and harnessing that courage to go out there and put yourself out there and really connect to someone is going to bring forth further connection and clarity and compassion, allowing you to connect on that level that you want with in a partner. So courage is the next pillar. So that's the skill set portion when we talk about confidence, communication, and courage. And then the final pillar is strength. Now, when we talk about strength, this is about the strength to not give up. This is about the strength to keep going despite shit happening, right? And this is the strength to be really owning who you are and not allowing anyone else to define that for you. So when we talk about this, we talk about commitment, we talk about control, and we talk about congruency. Now, commitment, this is, like I said, that commitment to not giving up. If your dream and your goal and your desire is to find love and a relationship, you put in the work in those other pillars, self-love and skills, and you're 100% committed, I can guarantee you getting the results, because I've been able to see so much results from the clients that I have. And the one thing I will tell you between the people that have got the results and those that have not was commitment, because other people gave up almost maybe right before where it was going to click. And the true clients that have gotten the results are the ones that are 110% committed to making it happen, because they truly believe in their heart that this is what is right for them. So that's what we talk about when we talk about commitment. Now, the next thing is control. This is controlling yourself and your emotions, and also understanding so much about what you need to do in order to not take everything personally, right? Because oftentimes in life, we always give everything the meaning that we make it to be. So when we talk about making the meaning we make it to be, that's about saying, like, this is the event that happened, but to me, this is how I see it through my eyes, this is how I perceived it, and this is the meaning I'm giving it. Now, we could have one event, we could have 10 people in a room, but each 10 person could give a different meaning to that event. So this is about really getting to a place of letting go of needing to have everything be about us. Now, as human beings, again, we live in we have a thinking brain, right? So for us, controlling that and really being controllers of our, masters of our thoughts and our feelings and emotions related to those thoughts is what's going to take you to the next level. And when we build that strength up, we start to allow the truth to come through and all the BS stories that we have to fade away, because we work through that. That's the mindset stuff that we talk about, because mindset's so important when it comes to relationships and how you go into it as well. So really controlling who you are, how you think, all your emotions, which is basically your mindset, so you can take it to the next level. And then finally in this pillar, we talk about congruency. Now, this is walking the walk, talking the talk, doing all the things and saying all the things and living all the things as truth. Now, oftentimes, again, we've talked about earlier in the other sections, it's oftentimes people walking around with masks. People try to put on a facade and get people to see them as who they want them to be. You're never going to be able to connect to someone when you're trying to be somebody else. So the congruency part is mastering that area so you truly live and breathe your honest, true, authentic self. So then you get to the ability to be able to attract and create that true, authentic connection with someone else as well. So those are the three pillars that we want to talk about when it comes to strength, commitment, control, and congruency, and the three bigger pillars with self-love, skills, and strength. Now, if we go a little bit deeper, when we talk about the self-love section and we talk about the skills section together, you know what? When you put those things together, just the self-love and the skills, so we've got the compassion, the clarity, connection with self-love, and the confidence, communication, and courage with skills. You put that together, what do you get? You get yourself some fulfillment. And obviously in life, when we talk about relationships, the most important thing that you can give yourself is fulfillment, because that is the ultimate thing above happiness that we want to go for is fulfillment. So finding fulfilling relationship. And that's what's going to happen when you put the self-love and the skills together. Now, when we put the self-love pillars and the strength pillars together, so the compassion, clarity, and connection with the commitment, control, and congruency, what do we get? We get freedom. There is so much freedom when you have full self-love for yourself, and you also have that strength to master your commitment, your control, and your congruency. When you're knowing in your heart 110%, this is what I'm going to do with all of my heart, and I can control my emotions as well, along with compassion and having love for myself and connecting to my true essence, there is a huge amount of freedom that comes with that. And that's what is a beautiful thing to see. And the thing I love the most is being able to create freedom in my clients' lives. And finally, when you put skills and strength together, so we're talking about confidence, communication, and courage with commitment, control, and congruency, what you get is this level of fierceness. Now, when you're someone who is living and breathing that confidence and that courage, and you know how to use all of yourself to bring that energy with your communication, and you have the strength, like I said, that total commitment, along with the congruency and, like I said, the control of who you are, there's this level of fierceness that comes around, right? That is that essence that we want to get to, that level of fierceness that no one can take us down because we are truly stepping into the power of who we are. Now, like I said, when we put all this together, the self-love, the skills, the strength, the fulfillment, the freedom, the fierceness, this is what's built up in the love attraction system. And I absolutely love being able to utilize the system on such an effective level to be able to give my clients the results in their life that they truly deserve. I've had so many clients come through with what I've done. And like I said, this is a new model that I put together, but I've always used these elements in my coaching. It's now just defined in such a unique way that allows my clients to see the pathway, right? The path from self to true love is through self-love. The path to really mastering your relationships skills is through skill set, right? And the pathway to really mastering, never giving up is through that strength that you build within yourself. You put those together, like I said, you attract the love that you truly deserve. Now, I've been utilizing this system, and I'm going to be utilizing it again all together on such a defined level in my upcoming boot camp. This is the Love Attraction Relationship Mastery Boot Camp that'll be coming up on the 16th of July. Now, this is I've run a similar boot camp in the past, but this is just an upgraded, amazing version of it. And it's really there to really kickstart the journey for my clients to actually, like I said, step into all of these pillars so they can attract the relationship that they want. So if you're interested, someone who might be interested in really truly committing yourself to finding love and going on a journey within yourself to, like I said, build up that love for yourself, because who wants to just work on one of these pillars when you can get two, right? If you build up love for yourself and you find a partner, that is two birds with one stone. That's what we get into in the boot camp. So if you're interested in coming to the boot camp, come talk to me. Send me a message on Facebook. Send me a message on Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever that you are, where you're connected to me. Send me a message and let's talk about it, because I'd love to have you there. I'd love to help you along the journey. And it's not an expensive boot camp. It's an affordable boot camp for so many gay men, because I wanted to really give back to the community. So like I said, if you're interested in that, just reach out to me. It's simple. We can talk about it. If it works for you in that time, great. Otherwise, I will be running this boot camp every 6 to 8 weeks. So if this isn't the time, or you're listening to this after the time, it's not over. There's so much more for you. Reach out to me. Let's have a conversation and let me help you on your journey to attracting the, healthy, happy, passionate and loving relationship that you truly deserve by giving that to yourself first and foremost. That allows you to attract it in others, right? Okay, cool. Well, this is what I wanted to really go over for you today. I trust it's been valuable for you. Like I said, love to hear your feedback as always. So feel free to leave a comment below or get in contact with me on Facebook as well. Like I said, happy to answer anything about the model that I've just shared with you today. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to catch you next week on the podcast, guys. Always remember that you've got this and I've got you. Bye for now.